Hello, family and friends. It's the old crone dances, and hopefully I don't knock you over. Welcome to the Crone's Kitchen. We have 2 pounds of ground beef. It's 73%. I usually don't buy that, but it was at such a good price. I got it. And this is our meatloaf that we're going to make here. Now, I got 2 white potatoes that I've speared, with a knife. And they're going to go in the microwave, but I'm not going to cook them right now. They'll only take about 7 minutes to cook them bad boys up. So that'll be a later thing. And then they'll just get butter, salt, pepper, and sour cream. This is a can of green beans, a little salt and pepper, dab of butter. About 3 minutes in the microwave after the potatoes are done. Voila, there's the sides. Okay, now we're on to the meatloaf. 2 pounds ground beef. Okay, nothing real special about my meatloaf. To be honest with you, I always get the McCormick's meatloaf seasoning. Not a biggie. And I'm going to get my oven started on 375 degrees so that it can start preheating, so that it's ready to go for me. So we're going to add our packet of seasoning mix right on in there. And then it calls for 2 eggs. So we're going to get 2 eggs cracked right up on in there. Hold on a minute, guys. I have to go look at something fast.
Hey, Charlie. Hello, baby. Oh, and Louise. That's not Charlie.
Sorry about that, guys. Somebody was trying to show me something going on. And it calls for a 1/4 of a cup of dried breadcrumbs. And I make my own breadcrumbs all the time. And yeah, I got too big of a container here to dip in there. And I, just do them in the oven. Well, sometime I guess maybe if I get low enough. Right now I've got a pretty large container going here. I make my own breadcrumbs. About a 1/4 of a cup. Sometimes I'll use oatmeal. It just depends on what I feel like. So about a 1/4 of a cup. So we sprinkle them in there. And then it calls for, let me set this up though, just in case I get clumsy and I don't want the whole batch to knock over because it's a big jar. And we will use a 1/2 a cup of milk. And where'd my soy milk go? I use soy milk. I gotta hold you guys because I don't want you falling. Let's see, is the camera still over the bowl? Yep. So I'll put in soy milk because that's what I use. It's the one I get from Dollar Tree all the time. The box that I get. And then we'll pour that in there. And I'll put this in the fridge real quick. It's kind of late. I don't know. I'm off to a really slow start on every single thing today. Excuse me. Now I got my baking pan, my meatloaf pan out here, and I'm going to take and I had spilled some pepper in there, and I'm just kind of anal about stuff. I'm just going to spray it a little bit with some cookie spray I got from Dollar Tree. That way it doesn't stick to the pan and the pan's not such a pain in the ass to clean up. Because I tell you, that can be a pain in the ass to clean up. I always use a ceramic pan, so it really doesn't take me much time, because not with this arm do I want to stand and scrub, because I'm right-handed and it's my right arm. So all we do is mix this up until it's all well mixed in here. It takes a little bit of time. And it's just continually mixing, which my arm does not like this, but I love meatloaf. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Try and get those bigger clumps broke up so you can get it all mixed in there real good. Now those of you that don't like meat won't like this video, so watch something else. I know I've showed a lot of, I still eat meat when I can afford it, but I deliberately, for health reasons and budgeting, have started doing a lot more vegetarian meals. This was just a very good buy on this, so we have some meat. And a lot of people will get their hands down there and mix it up, and I always have some kind. I don't like doing that. I have nails. I mix this way and mix it all up. I just have issues with getting, my hands are clean, but still I just don't like it. And with these, especially with the fact of nails, even if they're short now like mine are, these are real, I still don't like it because I just don't like it. To me, it's just not clean. And I'm getting that mixed up pretty good in there. Not too shabby. We have a winner on the bracelet, so that's good. I'm just waiting for her to send me what beads she wants and her mailing info, and if I get it tonight, I can get it ready and maybe mail it out tomorrow with any luck, or as soon as I get it. And I think that's pretty mixed up, looking pretty darn tootin' mixed to me. Now, what I do, you can see I still haven't gotten my healing working. I am so behind. I got so many things I want to do. We'll get this bad boy in here. Now, I cook it for a total of 1.5 hours. Okay? But the first hour, I set my timer for an hour. And then I take it, I bring it out, I drain off most of the grease into, this is my grease cup, because I don't like putting a bunch of grease down my drain. Then I throw it in my grease jug. That eventually goes out to the garbage. So I don't know what else to do with it. But it takes a long time to fill that up. Especially now that I'm eating more vegetarian. I'm not having that problem. So now I got my, I tap it a few times for luck. Now I'm just bullshitting you there. Okay, so we got our meatloaf in there. We're going to need that spoon though. So what I like to do is I take pepper. And you know me, I'm a pepper freak. I always sprinkle a little pepper right on across the top of that bad boy. My lighter keeps falling over, but I want it in here. And then I take some powdered onion. I prefer the, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I can't think. The onion that's flakes. But I'm out, so that's what I gotta get on my list. The big ol' ass jug of onion flakes. I usually make my own, but I don't know. I'm so behind now. I don't know about that. Well, anyway, I put a nice, generous amount of onion across the top of that bad baby. And then, now it does require, it says inside, to put a half a cup of ketchup. I don't put it inside my meatloaf mix. I don't like it like that. I take big ass bottle that I got from Walmart. I like mine on top. I put a nice amount. And we spread this out. My friggin' laptop is updating and I don't know why it's taking flippin' forever. So I got my TV on, which I rarely ever do. And I don't have cable because I don't watch enough TV to warrant anything like that. And I'm not happy with that. A little bit more. Must be raining. I hear it on my AC. I cleared out my kitchen window, cleaned the area up real nice, and I put my solar roof up there that I got the other day from Dollar Tree, but it's been so foggy and dreary that they didn't activate. So I'm like, oh, I hope these guys work, and I'd already thrown all the packaging out to the garbage. But I'm like, we'll have to wait till we have a sunny day, you know, and hopefully they get going. And I've had to had old cigarette packs. Yes, I'm a smoker. Don't want to hear it. Doctors even tried to buy me out. That shit ain't flying. Up under them to raise them because I think they're setting too low to get any sunlight. So if that works on a sunny day, then I'm going to wrap them in foil so they look kind of pretty. And that's just pepper. There's our meatloaf, guys. I cook it for an hour. I bring it out. I drain off most of the grease that I can get very carefully. Be cautious. And then I take a butter knife and I'll cut this bad boy straight in half. Kind of wedge, a slight wedge in between. It's not much. So that it gets done in the center. Because it's never done. I put it in for another 30 minutes. And that thing is ready to eat. And it is super yum. And I don't know why I get so many compliments on my meatloaf. No special big kahoo. But there it is. There's the meatloaf. So, we're going to end it here. I showed you my meatloaf and how I do it. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything else. We'll see. Talk to you later.